When I moved into my townhouse, I didn't think much of the small basement window. It was half buried in the ground, impossible for someone to crawl through. One night, I woke up to a strange feeling, like I was being watched. I checked every window, but they were all shut. Then I went downstairs. The basement door was unlocked. When I stepped inside, the window was slightly open. Dirt was smeared on the sill. I locked everything and barely slept. The next morning, I checked the backyard. There were footprints leading away from the window. I moved into a townhouse in a quiet neighborhood. A few days after, I got a piece of mail addressed to someone else. I googled the name. They had been missing for 3 years. I mentioned it to a neighbor, expecting them to shrug it off. Instead, their face went pale. "She lived there before you," they said. "One day, she just vanished." That night, I couldn't sleep. My walls felt too thin. My doors too easy to break into. I kept thinking, what if she never left? What if she's still here, somewhere I haven't looked yet? I started noticing it about a month after moving in. Every night, when I closed the blinds, I saw a faint light in the townhouse across from mine. The window was always dark during the day, but at night, a small dim glow. I never saw anyone inside. No furniture, just that light. One evening, I decided to watch for long. Right as I was about to turn away, the light clicked off. The next morning, I walked by the unit. The windows were completely covered in dust, like no one had been inside for years. I rented a small townhouse near my new job. The landlord gave me 2 keys, one for the front door, one for the back. A week later, I found the 3rd key on my kitchen counter. I hadn't seen it before. It looked exactly like the other 2, but slightly worn, like it had been used often. I tried it on the front door. It worked. I tried the back door. It worked. I called the landlord, asking if they had left another copy. "I only gave you 2. That night, I locked my doors 3 times and didn't sleep. I moved into my townhouse in the middle of winter. The first thing I noticed was how thin the walls were. At night, I'd hear faint scratching. I figured it was mice, but traps never caught anything. The landlord swore the place was pest-free. One night, I pressed my ear to the wall. The scratching stopped immediately. Then, a long, slow breath, like someone was on the other side, listening back.